Hi folks, so today I'm going to talk about the Mini InReach Garmin, which is an SOS device, uses the Iridium satellites. So you must wonder, what are 50-plus-year-old women doing all these solo adventures on their own? What kind of risk is there? And how I protect myself. There's quite a few different ways, but one of them is this little device which helps me send SOS, also helps with the messaging and receiving messages from other people and sending messages to people in case I want to send them messages. But so it's got inbuilt message settings already. You can use that or you can use your own. Depending on the plan that you go for, you can have unlimited messaging or up to or as less as 10 messages, which means sending and receiving per month as well. So this is how it looks when you get it. So I got this Mini InReach. It's Christmas time and got myself a present. This is how it comes in a small box. Once you open it, you have a few things like the two pamphlets. One's the important safety and protection for the device pamphlet, and one is the Mini InReach and all the things you need to know. What comes with the box is this little mini, it's a palm size Mini InReach from Garmin, and then you have the cable for charging it. You have the carabiner, and you have the spinal mount. I've told you what the box contains. Let's go for how you start it and activate it. So the Mini Garmin, couple of things you've got to know in this first. I'm going to bring this a bit closer so you can see it a bit better. Is this phone comes with couple of buttons. So you see there is a up and down button which help you navigate through the menus, settings, or the pages. Then you have the back button, which obviously goes back to the last page that you were in. And then you have just above that is the OK button, which helps you select all the options that come up. So you can go up and down and then OK, and or when you're activating it, that comes in handy as well. So your OK button, your back button, your up and down buttons, pretty straightforward. Power button is power button is on the top over here. So that you will put press to start up your phone, and then obviously on and off as you go. That is the Iridium satellite antenna. A couple of other things over here is this is what you open. It's a USB cable charger thing, and that was the cable that I showed you what comes with the box. So you charge, you close that, and the other side, which is an orange and black button, that's the SOS protection kind of cap. The SOS button actually is behind that. So why they have that is so you don't accidentally press the SOS button when you don't really need it. So good little thing over there. Then it also comes with this attachment over here, which you see I had mentioned earlier is the carabiner that you get with the box. You put that, you can hang it up in your belt, your pocket, or your backpack, those straps. And or there's another attachment that comes, that's the spinal mount attachment. Now that's for attaching it to your backpack at the back and stuff like that, because it's a good idea to have this on the backpack or somewhere where it is the view, you have that view, clear view of the sky, just in case you have a fall down a cliff. Hopefully not, but it's there and you can just press that. Easy access as well. So good attachments over there. Now the next step is to start it up. Now that's a little bit of a lengthy procedure, but pretty straightforward. To do that, you have to go into the website explorer.garmin.com and select your startup option, account setup option, and it will then go to a few different pages. So once you complete one, it'll ask you to press the next, and then you so on and so forth. So what it's asking you is your name, your address, your phone number, all those contact details, addresses, and then the next page is your emergency contact people, their numbers and stuff like that, and then it'll ask you for subscription. Now that is important because you actually have to subscribe to their plan, and then select a satellite basically. So you select a subscription and your plan, and there's quite a few options now for people that are out and about all the time. There's different options. I've opted for the safety one, which actually is just a very basic one, unlimited SOS. It's got about 10 messaging. Now messages is sending and receiving, so that's only 10 a month. Yes, a couple of other things like that, but just very basic. Now once it's a monthly payment, but you pay a annual activation fee once off. That is as well, I think it was 54 or 39 in my case, and $25 a month for the safety plan that I have. So you can change it anytime, and you can go for higher as depending on where and when and how long you're going for. Mine is just enough because I can take it to in my car, motorcycle, or whatever I'm going on my solo adventures. Really good and handy stuff. So you do all that. The page will then tell you ready to activate. So you come back to your phone, and it'll ask you in your website online, it'll ask you for something called the IMEI number and your authorization code. So that you get. So the next step is, after you fill in all your emergency details and all that, you press your phone on. This is already activated, so ignore that at the moment. But when you press that for the very first time, it'll come up with your it's called the IMEI number and the authorization code. So put those numbers into your online on the website where it's asked you to, and then do all the necessary step. It's pretty straightforward. Once it's done, it'll say you can activate your device. So do that. However, you got to be outside. You got to take this little device outside where it is clear view of the sky. You need that definitely. So you have to go outside. Now, this little booklet actually says 20 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes. Mine took 35 minutes or just a bit more to totally activate, do whatever it does, and then it comes up with this message, activation complete. So that is to set up and activate your phone. Then you test your device before you head out. Now that's another topic I will talk later. So that, my dear friends, is the Mini InReach from Garmin. Really, really handy. Now everyone has their own different, I suppose, preferences. This was mine because it's really handy, and as you can see, pocket size, goes into the pocket. So easy to carry. Whitewater rafting, I don't know, mountaineering, whatever I'm doing, I can put it in a pouch, hang it, and keep it safe, and just all ready if I ever need it. I'm not affiliated with Garmin in any way. This is just something that I prefer. So hopefully you found this video helpful in setting up and starting up. If you have any questions, let me know. But over and out from Wandera Solo Adventures and Destinations. See you soon. Bye, people.